Hey y'all, we gonna get us a reading for the sign of Libra. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm gonna cut the deck and we gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Libra. We got a Queen of Wands that fell out with the Lovers, right? But the bottom of the deck was a King of Pentacles that was still in my hand. So it seems like somebody doing some juggling, Libra. Yeah. Or it might even be some type of ungrounded energy between two type of lovers. Or two people that love each other. Okay. First card out, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, you know, is a charming energy. Somebody deciding to follow their heart. You have the Seven of Wands out here, which speaks of somebody being met with obstacles. Somebody being caught off guard by different challenges. You have an Empress here. The Empress is somebody who's very abundant, very fertile. And you got Two of Cups in the reverse. So, and then you have the Emperor. So this Empress is not communicating with an Emperor. It may be due to some type of third party or something like that. You know, with it being Three Cups out here. Yeah. But this Emperor wants to take a leap of faith. You know. It's really given and come toward this Empress. That's that Knight of Cups right there. It's something with them feeling isolated when it comes to a Nine of Pentacles. So this Emperor feels left out when it comes to life, your life. It seems like you have some type of status or something like that. Like you have some type of luxury. Or again, you know, you're able to enjoy the fruits of your labor like you're comfortable. And this person feels bound. There may have been some type of painful ending between y'all. Some type of mental breakdown or something like that. That may have been what gave you the push. You know what I mean? Again, when it comes to this leap of faith that you decided to take. So yeah, you have the Moon card. And it came out sideways when it comes to this Knight of Cups. So it gives me that you are aware of this charming energy. Sometimes you might question yourself on if you're strong enough to fight off, you know, their advances or something like that, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, but you have the Queen of Swords here, Libra. So you have set some type of boundaries, you know. It's something about you having a clear mindset, you discovering some type of truth about this King of Wands and this Ten of Cups. So it may have been some type of family energy or something like that that this King of Wands had. Some type of unfair. This King of Wands may have been being dishonest when it came to some type of family dynamic or family relationship. Seven of Cups. Many illusions. Yeah. When it came to somebody's dreams being met, again, this King of Wands was being dishonest, or somebody was being dishonest. They had a lot of different options. And a lot of different illusions, a lot of different lies. Six of Cups. And the way it came out, you know, it was in the upright, landed in the reverse. It's giving me that once upon a time, you may have trusted this person, or you may have believed in this person. You know, but you don't anymore. Somewhere along the line, it's like you lost some type of faith in this person. Yeah. It's something about you learning to trust yourself, gaining structure. You know, it was something about this person having secrets and operating in some type of tyrant energy, like it would never catch up with them. Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and they were completely satisfied. High Priestess, right? See, you're no longer as naive because you know to trust yourself. You've had some type of readjustments or something like that go on internally, is what I'm hearing. You went through some type of cleansing process. It's some type of sacred energy that you hold as well too. Again, it's something about you knowing about this past energy, and therefore them having challenges when it comes to coming towards you. What's this 7 of Wands? You have 9 of Swords. So it seems like, you know, this person is fighting to maintain control of whatever situation it is that they're in now, you know. And it's something with their dreams. Somebody having night terrors or waking up with nightmares or something like that concerning dreams. What's going on with this? You got an Ace of Pentacles in a reverse. So somebody is having nightmares about losing an opportunity, losing some type of stability or something like that. Again, due to you knowing something, due to you speaking about something. About somebody's routine. This King of Wands. It's something about you speaking, somebody losing an opportunity due to what they were loyal to. Some type of repeated behavior. Yeah. And with this Knight of Swords, it's something with somebody, you know, being very ambitious, you know, when it comes to them defending their lives or defending something when it came to this 10 of Cups, which actually caused, again, a 10 of Swords, a painful ending. The World in the reverse, yeah. So somebody feels like they have unfinished business, though. It's like they're refusing to let a cycle close out when it comes to, like, you being the option or something. It really has a lot to do with these illusions, all these emotional investments that this person had. Chariot energy. Okay, somebody is in denial of the fact that you have regained control of, you know, this situation, regained control of yourself, your emotions. You're no longer naive. It's something about you moving forward, you know, and being able to overcome the challenges placed in front of you. And with this Page of Pentacles, you're creating something new. Again, trusting this inner knowing. It's some type of sacred energy to it, though. Yeah, and you have 3 of Pentacles, this building, this collaborating. It's something with you collaborating with your higher self. Again, this inner knowing, intuitive guidance, Empress, very abundant. Strength card on the bottom of the deck, baby. Something is very strong. You're very brave, very courageous. Like, it's something with you being in the forefront. What's going on with this Empress energy? 6 of Pentacles. So it's something about somebody reaping what they have sown. You know, when it comes to these nightmares, all these different illusions, all these different lies. 4 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, somebody is being made aware of the fact they suddenly realize that they lost the opportunity due to the mental clarity that you had. What's going on? 8 of Wands. Something changed quickly with their routine, or somebody is trying to change their routine. Some type of rapid change. Something changed to their loyalty too. What it was that they was loyal to, right? 2 of Pentacles, imbalances. It's something with somebody found themselves trying to keep up with multiple priorities. Like somebody really had high hopes that they would be able to defend these lies and still be able to achieve their dreams. Get this 10 of Cups. Look, when it came to this Lovers, they were balanced and lovers. Yeah. And they didn't want to let you go or something like that. It has a lot to do with the illusions, all the different options that they felt like they had. Look, 4 of Pentacles. Right. They was trying to hold on to this High Priestess, baby, because that's what I heard, that you was the best option, but I didn't say it. I continued to shuffle and the 4 of Pentacles came out. They want to hold on to you. And it's given that they feel like they have unfinished business with you because they still want to hold on to you, even though you have stepped into this authoritative position. It's like you're not even giving them anything back. You know what I mean? And this person is refusing to see something differently, refusing to, you know, like Step out of their own way is more so what I'm getting. Right, 2 of Swords. At a standstill. So it's given that this person is still holding on to this and they're still at a stalemate, you know, when it comes to them actually manifesting something. And you know it. Yeah, you know it. But it's also that this situation is at a standstill due to you not talking to somebody. You having some type of key ingredient that they need. 10 of Wands in the reverse, yep. So you're not talking to somebody because you've decided to lay down the burdens, you know. You wouldn't finna work hard to be a good person to somebody. And now they reaping what they have sown. Because of all of these illusions, all these secrets, all these mysteries, all this shit. I'm telling you, something is haunting them. Tower card. They're aware that they're in a tower. Everything is breaking down. Something is very chaotic, you know. It's something with this person not being able to control what's going on. Look, a strong tower. Somebody has to be brave. Something changed with their ability to persuade, you know, others to help them or something like that. Yep, 5 of Pentacles, the Death card, Temperance. You abandoned the situation which ended somebody's healing. Yeah, 5 of Wands, conflict. See, because it's giving me like you were forcing somebody to heal. They were having to at least pretend to heal, you know what I mean, because shit, you was around. Yeah, it's some type of lack mindset though, you know what I mean. Again, somebody was balancing back and forth between something being enough and something not being enough type energy, and you just got tired of it and walked away. Death card, put an end to this lover's dynamic. Something changed, metamorph. It's given that you're holding on to your healing. You're holding on to, you know, what you have worked for. So you did not change. It's given that you were healing when you were with this person. You separated from this person and you continue to heal. They reverted back to some type of old way of being. Magician in the reverse. See, a narcissist. That's what has them stuck when it comes to them actually manifesting, and you know that, they know that, but they rather pretend like they don't know that, trying to present themselves in this emperor position like they got control or some type of status. What's going on with this emperor? Ace of Wands, right? This emperor trying to take some type of new action to place these burdens down. Because shit, you know, something is weighing heavy on them. Yeah, see, somebody was invested in this demonic ass energy that they was in. Something has been broken down though, you know. Something is hard when it comes to what this person actually was invested in. This devil energy got a strong hold on them. See, they was invested in this Queen of Pentacles helping them. You were supposed to help them. High hopes. It's something with them mastering some type of skill though on how to abandon something, how to leave it behind. What's going on with this Queen of Pentacles? Page of Wands. So this Queen of Pentacles abandoned the situation, was feeling very inspired to take steps forward. Do some type of exploring. What is this? King of Swords. Give me something else. Who is this King of Swords? 4 of Wands. Somebody's public reputation. Somebody seen as a narcissist. So you explored somebody's public reputation or explored something when you walked away from this toxic ass individual. It's something with having proof that somebody is who you identified them to be, or who they are. Shit. It's something with, you know, this King of Swords though, having some type of conflict or something like that when it comes to their reputation. What's going on with this? You got some type of victory when you took a risk at this new beginning. Yeah, this Foolish card. You took a leap of faith, again, with structure, discipline, and really cut off some type of communication or something like that. And it's given that your cup is overflowing with this new action. You explored something which gave you a different perception. You were able to let it go. It's something with you releasing, you know, this investment. It's given it really wasn't an investment at all. That's what you explored. You found out somebody was real toxic. They had issues with battling temptation. Look, very immature when it comes to their thinking, their communicating, and everything else. And this is what they was into. Right. Knight of Wands sideways. Whore-like energy as well, too. Somebody was real quick thinking. Real, just do passion projects. Like, somebody was very promiscuous. Immature with their actions. It's something about, though, you, removing yourself from a certain type of energy and then having clear vision, you know, your foresight, and taking action, again, fearlessly. With this new, like, newfound, exactly, 3 of Wands, this newfound foresight or something like that. And it's something with, again, with this reputation, this 6 of Wands, this King of Swords, something with somebody's reputation, you know, over time, of them being stingy or something like that. Again, in order to get some type of authority, and you're made aware of it. So this is like a con artist type energy. Somebody who just uses people. Right. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody was trying to build, collaborate so that they could get this 4 of Wands. But they find themselves in this 8 of Swords. They isolated when it comes to this lifestyle, right? That was unpredicted. Wheel of Fortune. You ended up getting a whole new, brand new beginning without their ass, Libra. 7 of Swords. And they thought they was going to be sneaky on some toxic shit. You know, come in and love you down or whatever it is that they usually do to get back in your good graces. And it's giving that no. You already released that investment. That's what they figured out when they tried to make the block. See? It's something about you being able to identify this person and you protecting yourself. You able to see this person. You have some type of psychic insight or something like that is what I'm hearing too. Like your intuition is really, really strong. You can feel things like days ahead of time. And you, again, seen something with this devil energy, this toxic energy, which changed the dynamics of a situation. You knew to protect yourself. You knew to get on guard because of this person's immature thinking. Hierophant energy. You took quick actions when it came to your beliefs, what you were taught, your spiritual beliefs, something with your root. 4 of Swords in a reverse. It exalted somebody's foresight or something like that. Yeah. It's something with you being okay, like you being boosted energetically or something like that. It's like you resorted back to faith. I don't know if you started praying more, cleansing more, going to church more, whatever it is that you started doing. You know, it kind of rejuvenated you, right? 3 of Wands. This may have even been, you know, you doing work with your ancestors or meditating more. You did something where it came to you tapping in. Look, called Judgment on this 10 of Pentacles, which actually caused some type of heartbreak. You call judgment on like a family dynamic or something like that. You call judgment on what you had contributed to a situation unbeknownst to you. And now all your shit coming back to you. Yeah. Judgment on this whole group. It's people. It's people. More than one person. with this group that was trying to get this victory, knowing that this person was being a narcissist, trying to put a stop to what it was that you had growing. And now you got 19 pentacles out here. See, when it comes to this lifestyle, you already done tapped into this inheritance, baby. You comfortable. Wealth on a mass level. And again, that was unpredicted when it came to this new beginning. Because, see, this person thought they was going to put you in some type of 3 of swords. And it's also giving me that this person was in denial. You know what I mean? That you were as producive as you are. It's funny because it's like this person held you back and then tried to judge you for not flourishing. It's like some weird ass, you know what I mean? Like, get your goofy ass out of here. Star card energy, and that's what I'm saying. They heartbroken because you a fucking star. It's something with, again, this guidance that you have when it comes to your intuition, what you're pouring into. You pour into the ethers pour into you. You pour into the universe. You pour into the world. It pours back into you. You pour into God. You know what I mean? Like you, baby. Activated. And now you got this King of Pentacles. There's somebody who present themselves as a King of Pentacles. You know what I mean? Somebody who wants to be seen as a King of Pentacles. They paranoid about this unfair action that they did. Whatever it is that they stole. Whatever it is that they holding on to that don't belong to them. See? 9 of Cups. Because they thought they had reached some type of goals or something like that. You know, when it came to what they believed. But that shit ended. And it's justice. You reaching your goals is justice. Them being exhausted. Them being unprotected. Them just being out here. It's justice. Them living in the past. It's justice. You manifested some type of level up when it came to career. Again, some type of star-like quality. Something with the support you receive. Something with notoriety. Like you, baby, you booming. Support. And you did this alone. Hermit energy. You may have even did some type of studying or something like that, you know, while in isolation. I don't know what that isolation is going to be for you, you know. For some of y'all, it could have been forced isolation. For some of y'all, you know, Spirit just told you to sit the hell down, remove yourself, and that's what you did. For some of y'all, you may have been, you know, with this weird person in this abusive relationship at a time, and you were forced into isolation unbeknownst to you or something like that. Sure. Either way it go, baby, you was doing some studying. You was working. Hey, look, what did I just say? You was working. You was working. Booming. Epiphanies, messages. You was receiving them downloads. You was receiving them downloads. And this King of Cups, whoever it was next to you, knew it too. That's why they wanted to compete with you. But see, they wanted to manipulate your mind in a toxic way to cause some type of painful ending, some type of mental breakdown. What it is they wanted you to grow to not trust yourself. And 8 of Cups, you walked away. 6 of Swords, you walked away. You left it behind, not only emotionally, but mentally as well. And now they in this 5 of Cups energy and regret. And it seemed like they with this Queen of Wands is what Spirit's saying. And she got the mental clarity on why this person energy is the way it is. But baby, you in this Sun card energy, that's vitality, all as well. You done got this boost. It's some type of fighting, some type of gossiping or something like that going on over there. But you good. Again, good. Celebrating. And that was your read, Libra.